Thank you for your concern.
Yes. What kind of role does your husband play in the family?
Well, he's typically been the one that goes out and takes care of the kids, takes them to soccer, takes them to the piano recitals, and I've been the stay at home mom lately, so it's been difficult because I've always worked, and so I've had to cut down hours and try to take care of two things, being mom and dad. So
you seem to have a lot on your plate right now.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier kids is in plural. How many other children do you have?
I have a daughter. She's 18.
Okay.
So she's been doing a little bit better with it. Of course, she's always been more on the mature side. So.
What was her in relationship, what was her and Tommy's relationship like?
Well, they're 5 years apart. Mm-hmm. So she's kind of doing her own thing while he's, doing his own thing. She loves her brother a lot, mm-hmm. but she's, here and there. She's got a job and a boyfriend, and so she's not at home a lot. Mm-hmm. But when she is home, she tries to talk to Tommy or whatever, kind of get involved. Mm-hmm. But
has their relationship changed any since the passing of her husband?
Yeah, she's not been at home as much. She's about to move away to college, so that's tough. So I think, and he's kind of getting that feeling that, oh, my sister's not going to be here, and what am I going to do?
So maybe, from what I'm hearing, maybe Tommy's a little bit unsure of things just because he lost his father and now his sister's going to be leaving soon. Yes. Too. How are you handling that?
When she was at home, she's been helping me out a lot. If I need her to pick up Tommy from soccer practice or, have cooked dinner if I'm at work, it's a lot of help. And so it's very difficult for me to send her off to college. But, she's such a bright young lady, and she got a scholarship, and so I'm very proud of her. So
it sounds like you have two very, very bright, well-off children.
Yes, they're very smart.
That is good to focus on that. How are you feeling about becoming the main support system in Tommy's life?
I love Tommy so much. I would give my life for him. And it's difficult that he won't listen to me. I don't know how to get through to him, to help him. And, being mom and dad, it's difficult to understand what is going through his head.
So I hear that you're struggling, trying to adjust to this new lifestyle that's recently become upon you and your family, and then also ways to help your son.
Yes.
And how do you have any ideas on how maybe you could do more with Tommy, or maybe find a way to get through to him?
Well, I know he really likes, playing the piano, and he likes to do sports. I'm not a big sports person. So, but I do like to go out and do things, like putt-putt or laser tag or, just little things.
So you may have some anxiety about filling the role for Tommy that your husband was filling.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about how Tommy interacted with his after-school activities.
Well, he was all excited, every morning when he gets up, I make sure that he gets everything ready for school, and gets dressed and has breakfast, and then he'll get all his, sports gear together, and, all right, Mom, I'm out the door. And, he'll stay at school and do his sports, and he's just so bright. I don't know how he does it, playing sports and and keeping up his grades at the same time. But he's very smart.
So it sounds like extracurriculars have always been a really big part of Tommy's life,
Yes.
and he's always been an extremely bright child.
Yes.
And some of the parts he's struggling with now is his grades.
Yeah.
Did his grades drop dramatically, or was it kind of a slower fall?
Yeah, he's always been a straight A student, and for him, I mean, it started out he started getting like B's, and then he would bring C's home, and now I guess he's acting out in class. So, and I don't understand why he's not caring. It is difficult, with my husband, passing away and everything. But I guess in my perspective, I never would have seen it, affect his grades.
So you're a little unsure why this event is affecting his grades in the way it is. Tell me how your daughter has been impacted by this.
She's been doing okay. She doesn't understand that why he's not doing so good in grades either. Because they've both been really smart, and they've helped each other. She's always kind of helped him, like, oh, I need help with my math, and
So that could be a difficult point too, that she has stepped up and helped Tommy every now and then, and now she's going to be leaving too. So, Okay, so far we've went over Tommy's struggles in school, both academics and interacting with his peers. And it sounds like there's a problem with him adjusting to the passing of his father, which is a very traumatic life experience, and that's hard for anyone to go through. I'm sure it's very difficult on you and your family,
yes.
And I give you a lot of credit for handling it as well as you are. So I'm going to give you homework before our next meeting. I would like you to take Tommy out to laser tag or putt-putt, something that you can both do together. It'll get you two out of the house. It'll give Tommy something to focus on and maybe help you two kind of bond a little bit.
Okay.
And not necessarily bring up the passing of your father, but maybe take steps towards helping him better cope with it.
Okay.
Okay, I look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.